It's all turning into this horrible, violent blur of people pretending to be people, with my face and Sydney's face and people I don't know's face. Anyways, so yeah, those China Caramelli accounts. I'm sure you'll just pull up the screenshots. But yeah, I was trying to get information out of them, but I was also trying to have some kind of human interaction. Because I really have never believed in my life that someone would just be entirely depraved through and through all day, every day. I thought at some point you got to have some kind of just normal human interaction. And I think they did for like 1 minute and have not had one since. Where they at least admitted they were a dad. So that was the one time this account acknowledged they lied. And the one time I've ever seen them acknowledge a burner is lying or like take step back on the violence they're spewing. Anyways, and then they went right back to it. Yeah, and so we were all dealing with these horrible burners, and it was really getting to Jen, and it was really disturbing her in her lives. They would pop up and say creepy shit, and there was more burners of her like posting about her children, like misinformation about the medical conditions or diagnoses of her child, and or like acting as if they had information that would debunk her SI attempt, given like weird information that was all meant to just cyber terrorize her. Yeah, and it was fucking rough to watch, and it was horrible to try to scream about for so long. I made a video for lawyers asking if any lawyers could assist her because she had a whole defamation case right there with these large content creators invalidating her suicide attempt and the bullying and harassment. So I made a video for lawyers. I made videos to talk about to defend Lola because there was a whole smear campaign against Lola's list. Lola wrote a list of creators who had largely participated in invalidating Jen's suicide attempt based on basically no real evidence, but just being all too eager to jump in on invalidating a suicide attempt in the first place to support Dawnish and our exorcist and other healthcare workers, and turning it into some kind of fun camaraderie, which was completely stigmatizing to mental health struggles, and completely disturbing to anyone on the app who has mental health issues or is struggling. So where was I?
Lola's list.
Okay. So anyway, so Lola made a list of all of these popular content creators who are all on the left, and they're all leftist types of accounts, be they anti-racist educators or mental health practitioners who were liberal, or many liberal accounts, I think, yeah, that were either healthcare workers or just political commentators, or self-proclaimed anti-racist educators, and who were horrifically violent around a suicide attempt in the name of social engagement. And so somebody, because Lola made that list and gave it to her people close to her and was just like, all of these people are harmful. That's it. Just so you know. And somebody close to Lola gave it to someone on that list, and it spread like wildfire that Lola was going to target these accounts, and they all jumped in on it and became a huge smear campaign for till now, which is getting to a year at this point, or over a year at this point. I don't know when it started. But also that I was making videos to also combat some of that, because people were saying things like Lola hates. It was just all nonsense. Like, Lola's just full of hate because no one would just talk to her and listen to her because Danish had smeared her so badly. And people still supported him until he went after Patrick Jonty. And I think that was the point where people finally stopped. A lot of people stopped during Woundlands, but I think that was kind of the same time.
Yeah, because he had started Donish and our exorcist had gone after another Indigenous woman and caused her to lose her job and allegedly hacked her phone. And she had reached out to Jonty. And that's when and that was right after Woundlands, because Guerra was asking Aunt Karen for accountability for the harm she caused the Indigenous community with her off the cuff, off the mouth, no proof commentary about Lance.
Right. And the song Next Time about a sex predator, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So where an Indigenous woman, they went after her for liking a comment and perceiving it as a threat and making her into content, a vulnerable Indigenous woman, and that leading to her getting her phone hacked and it affecting her work as well.
That content that Donish made of her, he also included you, remember?
Yes. And so he made a video saying he's in more danger than Wera, an Indigenous woman, on this app. And in that same video posted a photo of Lola and Jen and said Jen is and I think it was something like, this woman is promoting this white woman's lies, and then posted me and said, who the hell is this?
But either they're planning on doxing more Indigenous people or causing harm to more Indigenous.
You better have receipts for your claim. You better have receipts for your claim of me trying to harm and dox Indigenous women. You better have receipts, because I am a BIPOC creator as well. And it seems like you have learned nothing from these past couple days on this app. You are accusing me of harming and doxing Indigenous women based on absolutely nothing but your own paranoid delusions, thinking that it is without harm. I am in more danger on this app than you are, than most people on this app are. I've actually been swatted. Have you been swatted? And the people that swatted me, those crazy racist right-wingers, they laugh about it. They made videos about it. They made fun of it. They said, hey, it's not really doxing. Like, you don't know what kind of danger I'm in when you throw around those accusations. And by the way, I saw what happened in your previous comment section when one of your commenters threatened to assault Savannah and you liked it. Yeah. And then in this comment section here, you have your friend here saying that sounds like woke Capone gang utilizing intimidation, pretty much like the mafia, while Middle Easterners are colonizers too. So you're just agreeing with this racist piece of shit right here too? Woke Capone is a term that racist right-wingers came up with to specifically put me in danger, that you're amplifying right here. And why are you bringing my race into this? You know, there is no Persian community on this app. There is no Middle Eastern community in this app. I'm a BIPOC creator that has to look out for myself unless other BIPOC creators keep intersectionality in mind, which it seems like you two fucked that up. Remember, it's not just me who has to be an ally to you. You are supposed to be an ally to me as well. That's intersectionality. That is what you're failing at. You need to do better. I'm not your enemy. This is what an enemy looks like. White women who have been putting my life in danger for months and months and months. And if y'all were here at the beginning of the year, you know what she tried to pull. She puts me in danger by validating white women tears. This is the problem. This white woman has been lying about me for over a year now, trying to get me harmed. And after she saw what the previous white woman did, she's trying to make the same exact claim. She said she tried to unalive herself, and it's my fault. She has a YouTube channel dedicated to doing that and to sexually harassing me. Crickets. I don't hear any other BIPOC creator standing up for me. I just found out about this white woman. Her entire profile is perpetuating the lies from months ago that first white woman had been saying about me. No one's standing up to her. No one's saying anything on my behalf to her. Your claim that I'm trying to dox Indigenous women comes from me saying shut up. That's it. Do better.
So I think a lot of these large liberal content creators, healthcare workers, anti-racist educators, as they create these platforms on the app, stopped associating with him after he went after Patrick. That's what I noticed. Like Nurse Naya, and others. I think that's when they finally disassociated, because prior to that, I think they were just supporting whatever he said, which included saying Jen pretended to attempt suicide with zero proof outside of text messages. It's never going to be a
With
thing
the fake
today.
account. With the
With
fake.
with a fake account that was impersonating someone else on the app that everyone hates, that is conservative. So Cam Higby is a real conservative person who was in those comments on that video saying, I don't know who that account is, but it's not me. And I don't want any part of this. I wish he got involved.
Yeah, he did make a video about it,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
And then people were thanking him after he posted that. Thanks for your help. Probably his Donish's burners to throw out more misinformation. After he said, I don't know who that is, but I want no part of this. People were like, thank you so much, Cam Higby. Anyways, so yeah, so Lola's list was spread like wildfire amongst popular anti-racist educators and nurses, healthcare workers, and further it turned into a huge smear campaign that even devolved into people saying they were going to call the FBI, and it was a hit list. It was a fucking disaster.
I wasn't even in contact with Lola at the time, but that list was sent to me as like, heads up, these people are kind of harmful and
Oh, really?
maybe steer clear. Yeah, I wasn't even in direct contact with her at that point.
What? That's confusing to me.
Yeah, and so it was sent to me that way. Well, because of Lola's comment about nurse self-love and her mother, it really was off-putting to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't agree with it, and I had followed her when everything was going on, and then I unfollowed after that.
Okay.
But we talked about it. We ended up talking about it because I told her, I was like, I don't agree at all with what you said. Like, that was disgusting, and I don't think that two wrongs make a right, essentially. Like, but after talking to her and seeing and experiencing what has gone on, it makes more sense. Like, she still shouldn't have said it, and she owns that, and she's apologized, and people will not let it go. But the psychological warfare these people put others through.
Yeah.
And she had been up all night with Jen and felt a little like she I don't know, she was just very hurt and in a trauma situation, and didn't choose the best words. She should not have said that. It did not come off as intended. It still shouldn't have been said.
Yeah. I want to talk about that because I almost forgot about that because there's so fucking much